then, now, forever.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are live here inside of the TD Garden here in Boston, Massachusetts. We cannot be more proud than having you here with us live tonight as we are this Sunday. Two Bad Blood coming to you, emanating from inside of the All-State Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion Gunther. LA Knight. And here comes the man who's been stalking the Women's World Champion, Rhea Rhipley, as of late. And the #1 contender to a World Heavyweight Championship, which we will see Drew McIntyre and AJ Styles face to face. That is later on tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes Boston's own John Cena. And John Cena is here. John Cena, one of the most decorated superstars we have had in DWC.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome DWC legend, former DWC champion, John Cena.
John Cena is here in the Garden, here for Monday Night Raw. We are jammed to the rafters here tonight as everyone is here to see the reunion of John Cena. Anytime we stop in Boston, John Cena has to come around the town. Boston! What is going on? It has been too long since the last time I stood in this DWC ring. The last time y'all saw me was at Money in the Bank of last year. But you know I had to stop here in my home state of Boston. The fans are so electrifying here tonight, so hyped, so energized. This is what a DWC crowd sounds like. And you know I had to be here. I just wanted to come here tonight because I wanted to say thank you all for everything that y'all have done for me throughout my career here in DWC. I am so grateful for what I've earned, and I'm grateful for what I've done for me, not only for me, but for everyone else around me. Everyone that I faced, everyone who I fought, defended titles against, went up against. It was always a good journey that I had here in DWC. Sometimes I never know when will it be the end. I never will think it could be the end. But I know sometime down the line I will have to close this chapter in my life. And I know that's what I'm going to have to do very soon. But for right now, it is not that time. Tonight is about celebration. Tonight is about enthusiasm. Tonight is about you, the fans, here tonight, here in the TD Garden, here in Boston. And that is not going without saying, because the champ is here. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion, Gunther, the Ring General. What business does Gunther have out here? But let's take you back, because let's not forget about history. Because last year in July, John Cena returned to DWC at Money in the Bank. Gunther interrupted John Cena and challenged John Cena to a match, but that match never happened. So fast forward and rewind to the present as of right now. Are we seeing this reemergence again? Could Gunther finally get his John Cena match? We about to see. John Cena staring down the new Intercontinental Champion, Gunther. This could definitely be a huge battle between two generational titans in the ring, one-on-one, for one of the most prestigious prizes in DWC, and that is that Intercontinental Heavyweight title that's around the waist of the Ring General. But what is the words that Gunther have here tonight, and what we will hear from him? We're finna hear right now. John Cena, welcome home. And I say that with the slightest disregard. But I just wanted to come out here because I hope you did not think that I forgot about our exchange that we had last year, almost 1 year ago, John Cena. And now I am your current Intercontinental Champion. And I'm going to be the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all the time. So John Cena, before I exchange out my invitation, just know that I have to defend my Intercontinental Championship against LA Knight next week on Monday Night Raw. But after I beat him, I am officially challenging you to a match at the first ever Crown Jewel pay-per-view in Rhea. John Cena versus the Ring General, a generational superstar versus a modern-day superstar for the Intercontinental Championship. What do you say, Cena? It's been a long time since I went for a championship, I can say that. And I've never won the Intercontinental Championship, but I would love to. So you know what, Gunther? I think I'm going to take you on that offer. John Cena versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. But before you get to me, I hope you can survive LA Knight. But if you do, just remember, son, you're going to be stepping into the ring with the greatest of all time, John Cena. See you at Crown Jewel. Well, I guess we got our match. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena And Gunther is set for Crown Jewel for the Intercontinental Championship. Well, one champ to another. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship, LA Knight. LA Knight, you now will go one-on-one with Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship next week. But we just heard that Gunther challenged John Cena to a one-on-one match for the Intercontinental Championship at Crown Jewel. But he has to go through you first. How are you feeling about that announcement? Jackie, I don't care about that. At the end of the day, I have respect for John Cena out of the world. And tonight, we're in his hometown. And I just want to say, he here tonight. He wanted to come and see his peoples. That's all I can say, yeah. But let me give you one thing straight. LA Knight doesn't care about all that. All the thing LA Knight is caring about is getting that Intercontinental Championship. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to take John Cena, and I'm going to move him out of the equation, and it's going to be me and Gunther one-on-one for that Intercontinental Championship next week on Monday Night Raw. I'm going to take that title, and I'm going to be the one that's going to be defending that championship against John Cena at Crown Jewel. And everybody's saying, yeah. All right, thank you, LA Knight. Gentlemen, back to you. It is now time for our first action of the night, American Made, as they are set to take on one of the most dominant tag teams on the scene, the War Raiders.
The following is a tag team match and is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, representing American Made, in a combined weight of 438 pounds, the team of Brodus Creed and Julius, the Creed Brothers.
The Creeds is definitely looking to get this upper hand and try to get a massive victory over the World Tag Team Champions here tonight. But we do know that first, the War Raiders have to defend those Tag Team Championships against the New Day. And that will be taking place at Bad Blood this Sunday on our YouTube Premium channel. And here they are, the worst that you can get in front of you, because you know that you're about to get dealt with the biggest and most baddest tag team champions in the game.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 552 pounds, they are the World Tag Team Champions, Eric and Ivar, the War Raiders.
The destruction that these men leave behind. They have held those championships for 1 year and 9 months. They are the longest reigning tag team champions in the modern history and ever in DWC. No tag team has ever carried those tag team championships at this capacity and this long like the War Raiders. Well, we're about to see some heavy competition between these two great tag teams right now. And there we are, the match is officially underway. Julius and Eric starting off the match, but now here comes Brodus. Brodus is in. And a double team right there. Bringing Eric back to his feet. And now here comes Julius. The Creeds are just playing tag and tag in. And now another tag team right there in Julius. And you just see them playing Boggle with Eric right there. Julius is in control of Eric right now. Stomping right on the abdomen. And now Julius is in a precarious situation now as Eric is in control. Oh, Kicked him right in the ankle right there, working on the leg, but Julius kicked him right there. Oh, and he's going for an early cover. Oh, and Julius countered it. And now Eric, and no. Oh my gosh. Eric just punched the living daylights out of Julius. And now Julius and a German suplex right there. And now he got the arm bar locked in. And now Eric counters it right there. Eric is still officially in control of this match here. And he drops down Julius. Julius trying to quickly get back to his feet here. And now here comes Brodus. And now here comes Ivar. A fresh new face is in the match now. Tossing Brodus over the ropes and now bringing him back in the inside. Got him right there in that corner. Oh! It looked like he went for the tag, but I don't think Eric saw it. And dropping him right there on the back. And now here comes Eric. Eric gets restored back into this matchup here. Bring in Brodus. Oh! And he got it. He's going for a cover. Julius breaks that up right there. And now stomping right on the back. And look at him. Look at Eric there. Eric working on the neck of Brodus. And he's got him up right there. And dropping him down. The War Raiders are in control and dominant of the creeds. Representing American made. And Ivar. Ivar right there, slamming down Brodus. Oh, and Brodus countered it right there, catching him mid-flight. And now tossing Ivar into the dangerous spot. Oh, and Julius right there. And the Creeds right there, running right into that clothesline. And now tossing Ivar back inside. Julius right there, running right into that leg. 2 and no, that was a near fall. Standing moonsault right there by Julius. And now he's bringing Ivar stand up back to his feet here. And now look at Ivar. Ivar right there with the kick right to the knee. That's the second time in this match that knee has been worked on by Julius. But now Julius, he's got him up on his shoulder right there and dropping him down. But Brodus takes a cheap shot right there at Julius. And now Eric is back in. Here comes Eric. Oh, and the double team right there from the War Raiders. Oh, and Julius reversed that right there. And they're going in for that cover. And look at Julius. Oh, and Eric countered that right there. Not letting the Creeds get off that easily. And a belly-to-belly suplex takedown. And look at Eric. Cheap shot right there by Julius.
Brodus got to keep up. He's definitely in a situation right now. A situation you don't want to be in. And now here it comes Ivar. Ivar is back inside the big man. And they're going in right there. And you see it right there. 400 plus pounds has just been driven into Brodus right there. And he drops him down on his stomach, right there on the abdomen. And now Julius is back in, breaking up that cover right there. This match has been hard-hitting from start to finish. And these two teams are not stopping at nothing because they want to walk out victorious here tonight, which can mean so much for the Creeds if they can score a victory over the tag team champions and will just fuel the fire and pursue the dominance of the War Raiders. Look at Ivar, but it's Ivar. And he drops him down right there. And now he's going in for a cover. 2, 3. The War Raiders wins this match. The dominance continues between the War Raiders. I don't think anybody will be able to stop the War Raiders at no type of pace. These men have just been dominating, which make them the longest reigning tag team champions of history for over 1 year and 9 consecutive months. This right here where they was double teaming. But look right here, Julius coming down. Oh, I'm sorry, Brodus coming down on the back of his head. And Eric was just taking it right there. And the kick right to the back of the kidneys to Brodus as Brodus was getting all the work done to him right there. This right here where Ivar takes down Brodus right there. And this was the double team from the Creeds. Julius with that standing moonsault right there to Ivar, trying to go in for that cover, but it just wasn't enough to pick up that victory right there. Ivar taking him down. That's where Ivar set it up, Brodus right there. And this what sealed the fate for that tag team, picking up the victory for the War Raiders.
Here is your winners! The team of Eric and Ivar, the War Raiders!
The sights are seen here tonight as we are in the state of Massachusetts, but we are in the city of Boston here for Monday Night Raw. As the city of Boston always welcome us here back at any time. But this is the home state of former DWC champion and legend who we saw earlier, John Cena. And Monday Night Raw continues, but this is your brutality because here comes the Women's World Champion, Rhea Rhipley. There she is. Rhea Rhipley has been having some tension with Becky Lynch, but tonight she got Zoey Stark.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Adelaide, South Australia. She is the Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley stated that she is not playing any freaking games with Becky Lynch, Becky Lynch can keep testing her patience as long as she wants, but if she crosses her one final time, Rhea Ripley will snap out as Becky Lynch is trying to force the attention of Rhea Ripley, as Rhea Ripley was still trying to pay her respects to her former #1 contender Bayley, as Bayley was seeking a rematch, but Becky Lynch was not letting that happen. As Rhea Ripley is ready for one-on-one competition here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw, as we are this Sunday to Bad Blood. Rhea Ripley is definitely a powerhouse. She is definitely one for the books, as Rhea Ripley winning her first Women's World Championship against taking it from Charlotte Flair at SummerSlam Cleveland.
And her opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoey Stark.
Zoey Stark trying to get her fitting back together after having one of the most successful tag team title reigns with former DWC superstar Shayna Baszler, known as PCB. They did the best they could, but they also dominated the charts of the women's tag team division, losing those tag team championships to Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, which now we know we got new women's tag team champions, which is the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. The referee officially starts this match. Zoey Stark, Rhea Ripley one-on-one. This is a non-title match, as Rhea Ripley is looking to take Zoey Stark to another level here tonight. You gotta admit, between both of these women, they are both very skilled athletes in their own right. Rhea Ripley brings so much enthuse to the scene. She's a megastar. When you feel her little aura around this woman, just exudes. But Zoey Stark is still trying to find her way and find her place. But I don't think it's gonna take so long. But Zoey Stark will get there, and she will have that moment in time. And look at Zoey Stark, as she is in control right now. Both women locking up here. Zoey Stark and Rhea Ripley trying to conserve their dominance for one another over each other here. Look at Rhea working on the arm, and then Zoey Stark right there, as Zoey Stark comes out with a counter. And look at her, no, and stomping on the hand right there. Look at Zoey, and Zoey Stark, oh my gosh! Rhea Ripley with that baseball slide right to the damn face of Stark. And now look at Rhea just crushing the back of Stark right there. And now look at Rhea, and Rhea gets a taste of her own medicine. And now look at Stark. What does she have in mind? And Zoey Stark right there with a running shoulder tackle to Mommy. And Rhea right there. Rhea with that boot right to the chin, right to the throat. But Zoey Stark counters it. And now she's looking to reset her up once again, as Zoey looking to go up top, and Zoey right there. But Rhea reversed that right there. Zoey tried to go for that diving drop kick. And Zoey right there gets dropped down from Rhipley. And now a cover, and Zoey Stark survives. She's still in this thing, not letting out that easily right there. Zoey Stark is giving Rhea Rhipley a run for her money, but Rhea Rhipley is still in control with a sit-out powerbomb to Stark as Zoey Stark rolls on the outside. That is professional instinct right there from Stark. But Rhea Ripley tosses Stark back inside, and Ripley is up top. And Rhea right there diving on Zoey, but I don't know if she got all of it there. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Stomping on the back. Look at Zoey dragging herself to that corner, trying to sustain herself and get herself back up. Oh! And look at Rhea. Rhea right there, dropping her right there on her back. And now Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley got something in mind. Uh-oh. Rhea's got it locked in. The T-Rex 13. She's got it in. And Rhea just submitted Zoey Stark. Zoey taps out here. What an incredible match between these two women. Zoey Stark did the best she could against Rhea Ripley, but Rhea Ripley was just too darn dominant. Rhea Ripley sending a message to Becky Lynch that this is her house. She is mommy, and she is the Women's World Champion. That right there was the fate.
Here is your winner, the Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea lets it known. Whoa. Let's look at Becky. Becky's here. Becky Lynch is here once again. And Rhea and Becky Lynch is just exchanging blows here. They are exchanging blows. And Becky Lynch taking down Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is down. Becky Lynch standing tall. Once again, she just attacked the Women's World Champion. I know Adam Pearce is going to be furious because that was uncalled for. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. AJ, tonight, you will be face-to-face with the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre. What's going through your mind? Jackie, I got so many words I can describe what I'm feeling right now, but me trying to express all my emotions right now, it's not enough time. The only thing I can say right now is going into Bad Blood, the stakes are high for me. It's my hometown. The adrenaline's going to be running, and I know everything's going to be running high. But I got to make sure I stay focused. I got to make sure I stay humble going into this match, because not only this is a match, but this is a steel cage match. So I got Drew McIntyre right where I need him. But I got to make sure I keep that extra double step, one ahead of him. And Jackie, I've been waiting for this for a minute now. It's been a while since I've held that title. But you know what? That's what makes me even stronger, and that's what makes me even more hungrier. But Drew, I will see your ass tonight. And I got a hell of a lot to say. Thank you, Jackie. All right. Thank you, Styles.
Uso is here for one-on-one action against the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. Main event, Jey Uso got the crowd live here. The fans are on their feet for main event, Jey Uso. We saw Jey Uso getting a world title match just over a couple of weeks ago, but he was unsuccessful. But that does not mean that main event Jey Uso still had those championship dreams locked up. There they are. Everyone's yeeting. Yeet, yeet. Jey Uso delivering the best entrance so far. He is all warmed and walled up for this match, and he gotta be, because he doesn't have an easy opponent. Here comes the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne was looking for some competition tonight, and he just might get it, because here it comes, the Bruiserweight, but he gotta go up against main event, Jey Uso. This is one nasty, mean man, and he is all about breaking faces and about breaking bones.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the Midlands, England, weighing 197 pounds, Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne would make it known that he is not coming to play with you, so you better be ready, because he will bite a finger or two off. So you better make sure you come correct with this one. Jey Uso is ready. The referee sounds the bell, and here we go. This match is officially underway, and look at Jey Uso. He just yeeting, yee! Just smacked the living daylights right out of Pete Dunne right there. But look at Dunne. Oh, and Pete Dunne right there with the moonsault from the top rope. Look at Jey. Jey working on the leg right there. Working on the legs right there. And just dropping it right there. Super kick right to the face. And now stomping and walking on the abdomen right there. And Uso is going up top. Uh-oh. What does Uso got in mind here? Oh, and he come down right there with a sucker punch. Jey Uso is showing Dunne what the real dealio is and who you're messing with. You're messing with tribal blood, and you're just stepping onto the island for a battle, and you just might get one. Jey Uso right there. You saw the super kick. Both men on the outside. Jey Uso is still in control. And now he's got him up on his shoulders right there, dropping him right there on the apron. That is the worst spot to land. That is the edge of the ring. Oh! What is, look at Jey. Oh, he done reversed that right there.
These men gotta get back inside the ring if they know what's good for them. No pinfalls or submissions on the outside. Oh, and Uso right there with a jumping clothesline. And Jey Uso right there. He drops it down with a reverse DDT. And Uso gets the victory here tonight. This was early on in the match as Pete Dunne right there. And then Jey Uso with a Superman punch from the top rope. Dropping Dunne right there on the edge of that apron. But this is what sealed the fate for Pete Dunne right here, putting him away. 2, 3, that right there was the end-all, getting the victory for Jey Uso.
Here is your winner, main event, Jey Uso!
What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you I do not want you interfering or doing anything with Rhea Ripley, and you go up there and you do exactly the opposite what I tell you to do? You know what? You're wearing my patience, Becky. You know what? As of right now, you are suspended. What? You heard what I said. You are suspended indefinitely. Get out of my office. That was uncalled for what you did to Rhea earlier tonight. Get out of my office now. You're going to hear from my lawyer. Move. Can you believe what we just heard? Adam Pearce, the general manager, just suspended Becky Lynch for her attack regarding Rhea Ripley earlier. Oh my God. Becky Lynch has been suspended. Becky Lynch knew what she was doing when she came out here and attacked Rhea Ripley earlier. And now she has to face the circumstances, consequences for what she did earlier tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, please make sure to not miss Bad Blood, as Bad Blood comes to us this Sunday, premiering on our official YouTube channel. Zoey, I really think you did really amazing out there.
What you here
to
to
give me some declarative advice or something? You know what, Natalya? You might be the GOAT, but you're not better than me. Understand me? Listen, Zoey, no disrespect. I just came to give you some friendly advice from a veteran like myself. But you know what? Since you want to stand there with that snarty attitude and you talking about you're better than me, you know what? How about you meet me next week in the ring? I wouldn't have it any other way, Boat. Hey. I've been meaning to catch your ass all night. Listen here, John. I saw what happened earlier, and I saw that you got challenged to a match at Crown Jewel. But just let this be known. Next week, when I beat Gunther for that Intercontinental Championship, best believe you will be the first that I'll give that championship match to. So it won't be you versus Gunther at Crown Jewel, because it's going to be me. LA Knight, yeah. LA Knight, with all due respect, I look forward to facing whoever is the champion after next week, whether it's Gunther or whether it's you. Crown Jewel, I will be getting an Intercontinental Championship match. So, you, Gunther, I truly don't care. Either way, I'm still the greatest of all time, and I can beat you and him because you can't see me. And you keep that same energy, John. And now, here comes the Kabuki Warriors. We now know that the Kabuki Warriors will face the Women's Tag Team Champions this Sunday at Bad Blood for the Women's Tag Team Championships. But first, Kairi Sane has to go through Liv Morgan.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, being accompanied to the ring by Asuka. Representing the Kabuki Warriors. From Yamaguchi, Japan, Kairi Sane.
Kairi Sane and Asuka is looking to become the Women's Tag Team Champions, but first, they gotta get through this match first. Going into Sunday, this could mean a lot for Kairi Sane to get the victory over one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan, here tonight, spelling out a major victory and gaining momentum for these two going into Bad Blood this Sunday in Atlanta. Kairi is ready. Asuka sitting ringside, looking forward. But here comes the Tag Team Champions. There they are, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
And their opponent, representing the Judgment Day, being accompanied to the ring by Raquel Rodriguez. She is one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan.
These two women have been so proud of themselves since winning those Tag Team Championships from Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. Bash in Berlin was very successful for these two women, cooked in the books, and now are our Women's Tag Team Champions. Liv Morgan and Raquel got their first title defense this Sunday against these two women, and I hope Kairi can keep the momentum going for them. The bell is officially set, and now Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez is on each other here. Look at Kairi. Kairi got it locked in to Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan trying so hard to fight it off, and she takes down Liv Morgan right there as she wins the Test of Tough Strength battle. Now Kairi missed that right there, landing right on her buttocks. But she still got some control right there over Liv Morgan. I spoke too soon. Liv Morgan now in control. Look at Liv. The referee had to get in between these two women. Look at it right there. Oh! And now Liv is going up top. Liv right there. Oh, and Liv right there with a drop kick to Kairi Sane. Oh, stomping on her right there. Uh-oh, and look at Kairi. Look at Kairi right there. And a Hurricanrana right there to Kairi. Oh! And now look at Kyrie. Kyrie right there. Kicks right to the back to Liv Morgan. And look at Asuka looking on. And Kyrie right there. Dropping Liv right there on the back of her head. Oh, and Liv right there. Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan with the standout Oblivion. 2. And no. Kyrie is still in this thing. Oh! And she hit another one. But the referee is distracted. And look at Asuka and Liv Morgan going back and forth. And now she's going in for a cover here. 2. And no, Kyrie is still in this thing. Asuka tried to stall as best as she could. And Liv Morgan with the Hurricanrana, the tilting Whirlybird head scissors. And Liv Morgan picks up the victory. Liv Morgan and Kairi Sane did the best, and they tore the house down in this match as Kairi Sane tried, but it just wasn't enough to get the victory here tonight as Liv Morgan comes out the greater woman in this match, giving her 2 Oblivions. Kairi Sane kicking out of them, and then one fatal move right there cost the match for Kairi Sane, picking up the victory for the Judgment Day. This was that tilt to Whirlybird head scissors taking down Kairi Sane.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan!
Liv Morgan standing successful here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw. And it is now time for Stephanie Vicure. We've been seeing her dominating the show as she is the newest rising star of Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie Vicure.
Stephanie Vicure definitely is a new bright star here on Monday Night Raw. She's been showing it week after week after week why she is the best athlete in the world. Coming straight to DWC and landing on Monday Night Raw. And tonight, she's about to give us why she is the best in the world. But tonight, she definitely has a very, very peculiar opponent. And that is Lyra Valkyria, who is not that easily to just take down. These 2 women are world-class athletes.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra
Lyra Valkyria was so excited to see that she had a match against Stephanie here tonight because it proves that these women respect each other and love that they can share the ring with one another, especially when they traveled all around the world and seen the sights and did the things, but now they are here under the same roof and they get to battle out one-on-one and show what they have to offer to the world. Both of these women are preparing for this match. And here we go. Both women are locked up right there. Look at her, taking her, locking her back in. Oh, she tried to counter that real fast, but Stephanie is too quick and she's too good. Now, what is she looking for? And look at Lyra. Lyra's got her locked in there. Oh! Stephanie getting a little antsy there. And now Lyra with the cover right there. And you see it right there from these two women. This is what I'm talking about. Two world-class athletes battling out. But look, they got them locked up once again. The referee got to get in between these women. They are not playing with one another. And now they're just taking jabs back and forth to one another. Oh, and Lyra right there with a diving crossbody. Springboard crossbody from the top rope. And a German suplex. And now Lyra's going up to the second rope. And a drop kick taking it down Valkyria. Uh-oh, and a standing moonsault. Lyra Valkyria with that step up into Curie. And now she just crossed body right there to the back of Valkyria. Uh-oh. She's got her up. And Stephanie right there. And Stephanie with that baseball slide to Valkyria. And she's setting her up. Oh, Stephanie missed that right there. Oh, she tried to go for a kick there, but Lyra reversed it right there. Now look at them both taking them jabs back and forth to one another. Look at them. The punches is just going to one another there. Look at him. Oh. And look at Lyra. Now Lyra's got her locked in, tossing her right into that apron right there. And Valkyria with the reversal there. Oh, and the eat defeat. The eat defeat right there. This could do it. This definitely can do it. And no, Valkyria is still in this thing. Uh-oh, and Stephanie. Stephanie's up top here. Oh, no. Valkyria left nobody home for Stephanie as she went with that corkscrew moonsault. dragging her right there to that corner where that turnbuckle was removed earlier on in this match. Since being repaired by the referee. And now Stephanie. Oh, and Stephanie right there with a corkscrew right there to the leg. Down there dislocating the leg of Valkyria. And she's back up with it yet again, a cross body right there to Valkyria. And now she's ready to call this match upon. And she's got her up. And she hits it right there. The Cure stands tall here on Monday Night Raw. Let's take back some of the highlights throughout this match between these two incredible athletes, as Lyra Valkyria and Stephanie Vicure show why they are two world-class athletes in their own prospective rights. Because Lyra Valkyria definitely showed her dominance and definitely showed her skills, why Stephanie Vicure showed why she is here and why she is the next big thing here on Monday Night Raw. This was the ending in the fate of Lyra right here as Stephanie takes her down and gets the major victory here on Raw.
Here is your winner, Stephanie Vicure!
Congratulations to Stephanie Vicure. Stephanie, the next rising star for Raw. Well, Monday Night Raw was jam-packed tonight, but we still got more to go as we still got AJ Styles and Drew McIntyre to be one-on-one here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, let's take you to next week as we were coming to you from Raleigh, North Carolina, which we now know Natalia will go one-on-one with Zoey Stark. We're about to see who can take on to be the best. And not only that, Gunther will defend his Intercontinental Championship against LA Knight to see who will go on to Crown Jewel to face John Cena. Next week, this all comes from Raleigh, North Carolina. But we ain't done with the action yet, because here comes 8-Town Down Under members, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. We haven't seen these two together since SummerSlam. The Miz is back together.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, being accompanied to the ring by Grayson Waller, representing A-Town Down Under, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
This is definitely one cook for the books here tonight, as we got 8-Town Down Under officially back together. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. But this is not a tag team match, as Austin Theory goes in this alone. As we know, Grayson Waller took on Penta just a couple of weeks ago, but now Grayson Waller sets aside and now he lets Austin Theory takes the punch. And you hear the roar of the crowd because they are on their feet for our next rising superstar, and it is Penta. Penta, another Mexican luchador superstar known from around the world.
And his opponent, from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 94 kilos, Penta!
Penta definitely is a savage, and Penta knows how to get the job done. And tonight, he's about to give the work to Austin Theory and show the same fate he gave Grayson Waller just a couple of weeks ago. I am so glad to be calling matches of Penta, especially knowing Penta for years and seeing Penta in the likes of AEW and in AAA and much more. And Penta definitely showed his skills and his determination of why he deserves to be here in DWC. And we were so glad that Penta decided to come to DWC, as this is definitely the era of the new age. Penta right there with a super kick to Austin Theory. Austin Theory is already tasting the blood right there of Penta. And Penta with yet another super kick right there to Austin Theory. And now he's going up top. And Penta with a swanton bomb. Going in for that cover there. 2. And no, Austin Theory is still in this thing here. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller took on the War Raiders for the Tag Team Championships at SummerSlam, but they came up unsuccessful. But look at Grayson! Grayson, get down! Grayson Waller taking the turnbuckle. That's the second time that turnbuckle in that same spot has been removed. But in the past 2 matches, we just saw that in the match with Stephanie Vicure and Lyra Valkyria. And now, he's got him up. But no, Grayson Waller. Look at it, Grayson Waller just looking at him as Austin Theory reversed that right there. In a swinging neck breaker, taking down Theory. What is Penta looking for? Penta setting him up. Oh, Penta looked like he was going for something there. I thought something heavy was coming. But look at Theory. No, Penta had something different in mind. And he gets it. And now Penta going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. That's all he wrote. Penta shows it right there why he is the luchador of Monday Night Raw. Penta definitely took his skills to Austin Theory here tonight. As we know, Grayson Waller got it all 2 weeks ago. But now, Austin Theory is feeling the fate of El Salvador. Austin Theory did the best he could, but once he got lost in the trap of this, it was all downhill from there. Grayson Waller losing that opportunity right there to Penta. Penta feeling the victory yet again. 3rd week in a row.
Here is your winner, Penta!
Penta is on the move. He is on the winning streak. And he is ready for more. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw will come to you next week from Raleigh, North Carolina. As you see in the skylines of the beautiful city of Raleigh, North Carolina, we will come to you live next week as we got 2 monumentous matches that we just revealed earlier, as Natalya will take on Zoey Stark, and the Intercontinental Championship will be on the line as Gunther, the ring general, defends against LA Knight one-on-one next week in the beautiful state of Raleigh. Pierce, I know you saw what happened out there. Suspending her, it doesn't well with me. Give me Becky Lynch next week. That Rhea, you know I cannot do that. Adam, give me Becky Lynch. Hell, I will put my title on the line. Give me Becky Lynch next week. Are you sure about this, Rhea? Adam, I am sure. She wanna attack me from behind? Give me the match, and I will show her what it feels like from being ambushed. Oh my God, Rhea. Under these circumstances, I'm going to unsuspend Becky Lynch. It is official. Next week, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship. There, are you happy? I'm damn sure happy. And you just better hope that I don't break her legs in half. Jesus Christ. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for face-to-face confrontation of Drew McIntyre and AJ Styles, as these two will clash this Sunday for the World Heavyweight Championship inside a steel cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please help me welcome the phenomenal one, AJ Styles!
AJ Styles said he got so much to say as he had what he had to get off his chest a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. But now he gets the face-to-face confrontation with the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre, as they are looking to finalize their match for Bad Blood this Sunday. AJ Styles looking to get back on the mat and become world champion. It's been years since AJ Styles has held a world championship, and he's looking to do that this Sunday in his hometown of Atlanta, Georgia. But now, here comes the new, well, I won't say new, but World Heavyweight Champion Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre capturing that gold back at SummerSlam, defeating Seth Rollins, taking his championship back.
And now, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre!
Drew McIntyre is a man of destruction, and if you cross him, he will definitely show you why he is the World Heavyweight Champion. He will kick your head clean off with about 5 claymores. Drew McIntyre has to defend that championship this Sunday. But we all know that Seth Rollins is still lurking in the shadows of Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, because the man still owes a rematch to Seth Rollins. But for right now, AJ Styles is the man, and he is the #1 contender. Drew McIntyre holding that championship up high, showing why he is the man and why he runs the locker room. A couple of weeks ago, it seemed like you had quite a lot to say about me. Well, AJ, the time is finally come. And then this Sunday, when I beat you and end your luxurious or legendary career and climb that steel cage and remain everyone's favorite world heavyweight champion. And not only that, AJ, you know that you cannot beat me. You're scared. I can see it. You're scared in your mind. You got this opportunity. So right now, you're running on adrenaline. You're running on a lot of fumes right now. But just know that come bad blood, oh, they will see blood. Because I'm going to take you down to hell with me as I stand over you holding the World Heavyweight Championship. Listen, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I said everything that I needed to say. But now that I got your ass face to face, I want you to know that you don't want none. And come this Sunday in Atlanta, in my hometown, where I will perform in front of my kids and my beautiful wife, I'm going to show my family what it means to fight hard and to strive hard to get to the top of the mountain and get to where you need to get to. And when I take that World Heavyweight Championship from you, Drew, I'm going to be the one standing over you, the brand new World Heavyweight Champion. Now you see, McIntyre, I didn't come this far. I didn't come this far in my journey just to flop now, just to set it all off and just to not get it all. And that's what I'm here to do. And come bad blood, Drew McIntyre, it's going to be my moment. And I'm going to win back that World Heavyweight Championship. It might have been a long time, but hell, it definitely will be worth the wait. See, Styles, it's talk like that just make me want to just say, I don't care. I'ma punch her face in. Whoa, whoa, whoa! In AJ Styles taking down McIntyre. Drew McIntyre trying to go in first to AJ Styles, but AJ Styles get the upper hand on Drew. Clotheslining him on the outside of the ring right there. AJ Styles did not come to play. And he's got the World Heavyweight Championship in his possession. We could see this Sunday.